So come with me as I head to the Concours Elegance, the most stylish motor show in Kenya, if not Africa. So let's go. So the event is usually held here at Ngong Rescourse, and it usually comes at around the end of September. As you can see, everyone is heading to this place. So I've just arrived. Let me get my SPF. Yeah, now that's better. So the Concours Elegance is more about vintage stroke classic cars. Also it's about the culture and the lifestyle around the event. So let's go and check out what they have in store for us. Thank you. The event itself is more of classic vintage cars, bikes, and more so a little bit of fashion. So we are going to see that and what this year's in offer for us. see also there are some rally cars and also the rally raid, the V10 and V8 cars. We also have some Rhino Charge cars, as you can see behind me. So there are cars competing in the event. They check the safety, interior, exterior, the underside of the car, and also the costume. Yeah, they're also checking the costume of the driver. If it's, I didn't know, apparently they are also competing on the best costume. Yeah. So I'm done with the side of the cars, and now I'm heading to bikes. I think that's the place where I love old vintage bikes. So let's go and see what's there. Thing I know about bikers is they like to talk about their bikes and the adventure they've had. So let me try and talk to some of them and let's see what they have to say about their bikes.
Hi, my name is Bob Kaugi and I entered this Harley 2019 for the Concours for the second time. I did it last year and I got 6 awards. And I decided to try it this year. It looks a bit difficult because a lot of bikes weren't here. But all in all, it's a good event. I love the bike because it's a rare piece, and well, you know, things like parts you get easily because everything is online nowadays. Well, people are asking how far I've got with it. I think the farthest is speaker because where do you want to go? You can go in a car. But that's the fun of it is.
My name is Lawrence Mchilwa. I'm competing here at the Concours. I ride with a club called 99ers. Right, see here, 99ers. And see, for this year's competition, I'm riding a Suzuki V-Strom 650. Year of manufacture 2004. So it's a 21-year-old bike. It's a 650 bike. What else? It's a sport tourer. Meaning that it gives you the speeds a sport bike will give you, but also the comfort that a touring bike will give you. What's the farthest I've been? So I've done the whole circuit of Nairobi, Nakuru, Eldoret, Kitale, Kakamega, Kisumu, back to Nairobi. We have been to Mombasa as a club. Where else have we been? I've been to Busia. We have gone to Rurashio with the bike for the club members, somewhere in Western, another place in Western, in Rusinga, yeah, on the V-Strom. Very good bike. Probably won't trade it for anything at the moment.
Hey everybody, my name is De Gracious. I'm known by Mr. D, the bike. I'm an adventure rider. I belong to Uganda Bikers Association. Well, they're from Uganda, but also ride with Free Bikers Uganda, where we do more of adventure rides. Yeah, so to me, riding is in spirit, it's a passion. And another thing why I do it is basically to connect with other riders or bikers from all over the world. Yeah, but in East Africa. Yes, I've been doing adventure rides. I love adventure. Like this year alone, we've ridden all the way from Uganda through Kapchora, went to Kitale, then went all the way to Eldoret. Yeah, and then came back, then also from Uganda all the way to here. So I've really done so much with adventure. I've been down to Lake Bogoria, and I've been around Kenya for a long time. I've ridden, one of my longest trip I did was last year, where I rode from Uganda through Rwanda, then through Tanzania, down to Dodoma, down to Dar es Salaam, then up towards Mombasa, then back to Nairobi, then back to Uganda. That's one of the longest trips that I did, of course, with my other few friends. Yeah. Yeah, so far the event has been nice. We rode to Kenya for this event. I think I've attended now the third time. Concours the guest the third time, and it's really been nice meeting up with many other bikers and appreciating other bikes. Yeah, and having interaction with other bikers. It's been so nice. The weather has been cool. It's really been a very good event, I must say. Yeah.
So right now I'm waiting for the parade, and then that will be it.
And behind them is another brand. And from here, they have produced Spain Veloci AVX 904, which is driven by one of the youngest men in the Grand Parade. So this is the team that competed today in various motorcycles. Very noisy, we probably not be able to hear me. We have quite a number of riders from Uganda who rode all the way from Kampala to attend this event. Big shout out to the Ugandans. Well done. First in line is Suzuki 1983 Suzuki of Aliyah Chandaria in the driver's seat, also a member of the Alfa Romeo Owners Club. Well done, Aliyah, you're looking beautiful. Followed by the Range Rover of Liz Tuku. Well done, Liz. The coffee sana. Followed by a Peugeot 504 pickup. As you know, these were very, very useful cars back in the day on the commercial segment. The MGB GT of Paul Chamberlain, the yellow MGB. Paul is a long-standing competitor and supporter of the Concours. He's followed by 1947 MGTZ of Saki Gataura, multiple overall winner of the Concours. And behind him is Mrs. Jane Chamberlain in a lime green, if I can describe it that. Volkswagen Commandeer made in 1961. And Major Leland follows in a Land Cruiser, green Land Cruiser. Behind him is a Nissan 160J, 1977 model. This car was actually a Safari Rally car in 1978 up to 85. Then it was restored for the Concours, also owned by Saki Gabra Aura. One of the Land Rovers from the utility class from Ray Darrenson. And Wapoi Miners, Volkswagen Commandeer, I think it's a 1962 model. And we have MGP Roadster, green in color, owned by Matthew Peebles, and followed by the Mini Cooper of Ahmed Esani, KLB227. And behind the Mini Cooper is Rakesh Shah coming up in the red, MGB Roadster. Well done, Rakesh. Car is looking good. Another Land Rover coming up. From the Duku family. Well done, guys. You can see this is a real utility car. It's carried the whole family. Hata naona buka. I should show a couple ndani. Well done. All the way from Uganda. Aline. All the way from Uganda is this beautiful Mercedes-Benz Pagoda. Driven all the way from Uganda to come and participate in this event. By Mr. Aline. Another one from Uganda is Emmanuel Imodek in the blue Mercedes-Benz 450 SL. And behind that is a support car and MGP Midget. Followed by Matteo Cravos and his daughter Martia Cravos in the Suzuki white clean Suzuki section on sale, as you can see. So if any of you has got a fat wallet or a checkbook, you can talk to Matteo before you leave here and take possession of that car. Coming up is Ben Mooney with the Volkswagen Camper. Beautiful Volkswagen Camper. This guy doesn't need to book any hotel or any tours around the country. It's self-sufficient. The car comes complete with a bed, a cooker, and everything. I think it's only a toilet releases inside that car. But for that, it doesn't matter when it goes camping. Enough bushland in Kenya. Big Valley Training Institute follows with the Volkswagen pickup, Kombi pickup, made in 1971. This car was bought brand new by Rift Valley Technical Training Institute in Eldoret, and it served as a staff car. It was carrying vegetables and all that. The leg was abandoned and discovered much later and restored for this event. Another Toyota Land Cruiser from the utility car class. The Rift Valley Rovers of Ray Darrenson. Well done, guys. Followed by a Volkswagen Beetle. Aslam Khan's 1956 Volkswagen Beetle, ivory in color, KFH. It's one of the rare Volkswagen Beetles, the early models with the oval screen at the back. And behind him is Captain Martin Budd with the 1957 Chevrolet 3100, bright blue, sky blue almost. Well done, Martin. Another Volkswagen Beetle. We have no shortage of Volkswagen Beetles here today. gray and white, quite interesting color combination. And yes, we have Mr. C.P. Shaw's Mini KK121. I don't know how to describe that color when it's bluish or greenish. Both brand new by Mr. Shaw way back in the late 60s and is still in the family to this day. Support car of the Mini follows AQB. Another Volkswagen Beetle, orange color, owned by Iorgo, and followed by another VW Beetle. Elizabeth and Derek, beautiful ivory color Volkswagen Beetle KMF, another KMF, wow, two KMFs following each other. Another grey Volkswagen Beetle. And guys, Paul Chamberlain's BMW 360 E21 model follows, driven by Jan Chamberlain. Well done, and now this car. And behind it is Saab 96 of Thomas Freund. Beautifully kept car from the 1960s. And we have Dr. Joseph Roach in the beautiful Mercedes-Benz W126 model, both brand new by Dr. Roach in 1992, still in his hands up to this day, very well kept. And this car is a daily runner. Dr. Roach actually drives this car around. It's not parked at the garage field waiting for this show once a year. So you can see how sparkling clean it is for its age, and considering it's more or less a daily runner. Ford Anglia, entered by Simon Karanja, 1967 model, followed by a support car Volkswagen Beetle ALC. The only BMW E30 M3 in Kenya. Those of you who know BMWs, this is the only M3 in the Republic of Kenya. Owned by Victor Odero, making his debut entry in the 2025 edition of the Africa Concours elegance. Followed by the Toyota Crown of this and it's followed by another beautiful Mercedes-Benz 126 all the way from Uganda, entered by Mr. Patrick Mulheri. We are Mercedes 560 SOL. That's quite a dictator model, you know. And it's followed by the Austin Mini HR. That was car number 24, entered by Mr. Lumo Murillo. Behind him is a support car, another Mini KHD. Joseph Omolo comes up in a green Mercedes-Benz W124. Well done, guys. Omolo. Followed very closely by a W124 of Mutai Kipyegon. Congratulations, madam. I know Mr. Mutai is somewhere in the United Kingdom at the moment, but he's heavily representing here. Behind it is a support car, right? Sorry, number 54, sorry, my apologies. 54 is combining with Eagles Mercedes-Benz, followed by combining with Eagles Morris Marina, and still combining with Eagles Porsche 5 Pro 4, bronze in color. Now, a very interesting car, the 64 on the windscreen, Sony, this is 1969, Cadillac DeVille. This car parks a whole 8 liter under the bonnet. So by the time you start the engine and rev it, you've already burned 5,000 shillings worth of fuel. A whole 8 liters. How many Toyota Vitzes can you park in there? I think it's like 20 Toyota Vitzes under the hood of that American car. With the Toyota Lexus, car number 67, with their Lexus. It's reminding me it's not just a Lexus, it is their Lexus. Well done, Wenda. Car looking good. Behind Wenda is a lime green BMW frequently made in 1980 of Joy Wandai. This car comes from some veritable stable which I will not name. Well done, Joy. Looking sharp. And your co-driver are looking sharp as well. And I think coming up the tail end is the Mitsubishi Lancer of Major Nyan again in the Masai Regalia. I think that is all for the cars that were in the Grand Parade. We will shortly be starting the fashion show, and I would like to 34 Rolls-Royce boat tail entered by Veronica Rowe. Big shout out to Veronica. And followed by her brother Adrian Rowe in the 1930 Ford Model A.
That's been it, guys. That has been the Concours d'Elegance 2025, and the turnout was so big. We had over 70 cars and over 30 motorbikes. Yeah, to me that's a huge number, and I would say that it lived up to its expectation. Yeah. So like the video if you did, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.